Let's go ahead and look at the ranking board, see what people be putting some good times. And it definitely looks like the Mazda is one of the ones to go to, but we're gonna stick with the GTR for the time being. See how it does. Let me just get stream pulled up. Alrighty, folks. Let's get into it. I don't think I've really raced on this track yet, so we are gonna see how it goes. Definitely gonna have to get on the brakes pretty early there. And real quick, we are gonna go into our settings. I'm gonna turn our force feedback down just a little bit. You know, I am just coming to realize we are on the intermediate tires at the moment. We're gonna switch up to the... Actually, I'm not even sure what's required in this race. Let's see here. One moment, folks. We're gonna see what tires are required. If anything, we're probably gonna enter into this race. It looks like we should be able to now. So it does look like racing hards. So let's go ahead and throw those tires on and see how we do. Alrighty. So hopefully this will be a bit better. Oh yeah, already feeling a lot better. Getting on the brakes a little bit late there. Gonna want to get on them a bit earlier the next time around. Just a bit wide right there, catching a little bit of the grass. So we're gonna go ahead and restart. See if we can do maybe a little bit better. Man, these tires just not feeling grippy at all. That and having not been on this game, having not streamed actually in a little bit, so we're gonna see how things go. So we're gonna go ahead and get on the brakes a little bit earlier through there. Coming down this straight up to the long hairpin. Gonna make sure to get on those brakes nice and good. Really get on the gas early. Boom. Coming around to that little chicane. Definitely curious to see how that chicane is in the race versus actual people. As I've seen that called the death chicane many times. It's coming around for this first lap. Gonna be a 152.6. So not too bad. Definitely can improve though, I bet. So we're gonna see how much we can improve in the 10 minutes till this race starts. So far up about 1/10 of a second. And actually getting a really good exit through that corner, so should be able to gain a little bit. Getting on the gas at a good time. I definitely think we can hit the chicane a little bit better, so we're gonna go ahead and see if we're able to do that. And definitely gonna do that. Gonna catch a penalty in the process though, so definitely something to take into consideration. One of those corners, not exactly sure which one actually, cannot be hit like that. So I mean, coming across the line, it would have been a great improvement. Would definitely have been a 151.3. So we'll see if we can do that again, and perhaps perhaps do a little bit better. Sorry, getting a little bit focused there. That time not letting, or that time actually not getting on the brakes, just letting off the gas through that little section. So up by about 3/10 of a second, give or take. So we are going to try to not cut this corner as much here. Not going to be catching another penalty there, thankfully. So coming up to this corner, going to be about 0.5 of a second, give or take, ahead of the that Ghost. So definitely going to want to stay in front of that Ghost. Losing a little bit of time through that roundabout. Definitely going to be a slight improvement though. Down to a 52.1. So with 6 minutes 30 seconds left, we are going to see if we can perhaps get down into the 51s. And actually getting a pretty good exit through that corner, so if we can really solidify the rest of this lap, we should be able to do pretty decent. Not losing a whole lot of time through that section, up about 2.5 of a second. Losing a little bit of time through there, although we should be able to straighten up through this chicane section. And gaining just a bit of time through there, so exactly what we want to do. And gaining even more time through that chicane, so up about 0.5 of a second now, which is exactly where we want to be. And because of that penalty, it actually looks like we may go up just even more, so exactly what we want to do. Gonna be about a second and 1.3 second improvement. Gonna bring it down to a 1 minute 50-second lap. See if we can get down into the 49s here before we get this race started. And not getting the most optimal entry into that corner, so we're gonna go ahead and restart. See if we can perhaps get in 2 more laps before this last or see if we can get 2 more laps in before qualifying ends. Alrighty, so I definitely think I'm finding that sweet spot into that first corner. I really think that's kind of my only problem. I wouldn't say my only problem throughout this track, but definitely one of the ones that's gonna stump me the most. As well as honestly this last corner. I figure a late turning point. So we're gonna see what we can do. So yeah, getting exactly the exit we want through that corner. Gonna gain actually a little bit through that section. And it looks like perhaps even getting just a bit more through that section. So coming up to this next little section, we are going to see if we can possibly improve just a little bit. And from the looks of it, we are up by about, I'd say, at least half a second. Which is exactly where we want to be. Although it does look like perhaps losing a little bit of time through that section right there. And getting a phenomenal exit through that corner, so should be actually a pretty decent improvement. And with this last corner, we are going to see if we can also get that late entry point that we were wanting. Get on the gas earlier. And yeah, definitely going to pull away. Hopefully going to be a second improvement. Looks like it's going to be down to a 49. So definitely exactly where we want to be at the moment. Having gained at least, I'd say about 3 seconds from the first lap that we had put in. And with about 1:16 left, probably won't be able to finish this lap, although we're gonna see what we can do. And yeah, definitely not gonna finish this lap. As you can see, going a bit wide there, but it's all right. Alrighty, yeah, so at that point I'm just kind of testing the limits of the track, seeing where I can go wide and where I can't. Alrighty, so definitely finding the limits, I'd say. At this point, gonna go ahead and back out and wait for this race to get started. Should be starting within the next, I believe, like 10 seconds, so if not now. Yeah, actually, so looks like 5 seconds. So we're going to be starting in what looks like 11th place. Not exactly where we want to start, but although having not done this race before, we are going to see how it goes. So it looks like a 146.5 being the best in the lobby. So about, say good, we'll say 3.5 seconds difference. See if we can perhaps maybe get that switched up. See if we can maybe lower that distance between or the gap in our next qualifying runs. Sorry about that, you guys. Definitely real tired at the moment. Been a long day. Alrighty, folks, let's get it rocking. So, in the GTR, looks like the only GTR actually on the track. We are going to see how this goes, if the GTR has any strengths compared to these other cars. I'm assuming the Mazda having some great handling and some decent speed, as well as the McLaren just having some amazing speed and probably some decent handling. So the Nissan being a pretty decent mix of both. We'll see how we do. Starting at 11th, I mean, realistically, our goal at the moment is just to see if we can improve. We have a 4-lap race. I don't believe we have to pit during any of these laps, so go ahead, get right off to the races. get a decent exit out of that corner. Just wanted not to have too much chaos through these first corners realistically. Does look like we are going to actually get a pretty decent exit. Maybe Yodo there having a slight mistake. Whoa, and it does seem like maybe one of those drivers not knowing the track or having to go a bit wide there. We are going to give a little bump draft to that guy there. Gonna get a little bit of contact there. Gonna slip right back down into 9th place, or 10th place actually, I apologize at the moment. Getting a somewhat decent exit through that corner. Not exactly where we want to be though. So coming around for the first lap. Nothing too bad, maintaining our position for the time being. Does look like maybe a few cars going off the track there, so perhaps some potential to gain a little bit of time. And actually getting some pretty decent handling through those corners, so gonna gain about 0.3 of a second behind Marcos here. Ooh, going a bit wide on that corner, not ideally what we want to do, but should be able to fix it up. Oh wow, alrighty. A little bit of contact there behind us. I'm gonna slot down here into 11th place, which is, I mean, not ideally where we want to be once again, but should be able to figure it out. And we are going to defend that position, so TB Racer there, not able to get that move done. Looks like a little bit of contact into the wall perhaps there. So not getting the most optimal line through that chicane. As you can see, Racer there behind us, getting a pretty good line. Although we are going to get a pretty good exit compared to him, it looks like. So, gonna stay in 11th place at the moment. This being the first time doing a race on Dragon's Tail, so we do see Nell Twin right there behind us. He's gonna go for this move, no doubt. Although we are gonna get a pretty decent exit. That Mazda though, definitely looking to be a pretty decent handling car, so. Does look like Nell Twin, oh, going off track maybe behind us, something along those lines. But it looks like he is going to lose that position. And starting to really find my groove now. Not having to defend or take a defensive line, should be able to hopefully start really gaining some time. Oh, and there it is, folks. Someone making a little mistake, gonna move up his position. So up into 10th place now. So on to the final lap now. And not getting the most optimal exit through that corner, so may have a TB Racer here to worry about soon. Ooh, not getting the most perfect exit through that corner, so he's definitely within range now to go for an overtake, so definitely just going to want to be careful throughout these next corners, how we go for certain defensive lines. He's in that slipstream now, so probably going to try and slip down to the same side of the slot. He's going to slide right down behind us. Oh, and it looks like another accident there. So gonna move up into 8th position. And coming around for the last turn is Racer gonna be able to get the move done. He's gonna go for it, it looks like. Is he gonna be able to get it done though? Oh, nope, not gonna be able to, folks. We got it done. 8th place, there it is. So gonna move up 3 positions. Not an amazing race, but after not racing for a few weeks, definitely feels good. Definitely some good racing though from a TB Racer behind us. Nothing dirty or anything like that. Honestly, loved it. And yeah, it looks like gonna move up just a little bit. Let's see here. Did Neil? I know he had a little incident. We're gonna go scroll down, just see. Yeah, Nell. Ooh, poor guy. Finishing in 13th, so having that incident. A few guys actually having an incident, so I believe Resort Crabs was one of them, and then Luis as well towards the end there. But folks, that is gonna end this stream today. Gonna go ahead and sign off for the day. I actually got some real racing to go do. But I hope you guys stay blessed. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream if you guys are tuning in or watching this after it's already ended. I hope you guys enjoyed if you made it this far, and we'll see you guys on the next one.